Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm That One Cat, and I hope you're all surviving in the post-apocalypse. It's been a hot minute since I made anything. Sorry about that. Whoops. I was supposed to make a video every year. I think my last video was Ninja Shrek's party, and, you know, that was kind of the peak of my channel, so where do you really go from there? But hey, I'm back with another video. I actually made this I drew this about 2 months ago, so forgive me if I forgot some of the details, but the idea was to make a brand new Overwatch character, because I'm so into Overwatch. I haven't actually played it in a little while, so I haven't played Echo. I think that's the newest character right now. I haven't played Echo. I think the last time I played was when Sigma was brand new, and I don't remember when the hell that was. Sigma and his crazy bouncy balls of doom, you know, it was a good time. I like Sigma, he's a cool character. But I wanted to make my own character, but I wanted to use a random generator to make the character. I was trying to give myself a challenge, you know, because like drawing on its own is already a challenge, so I figured I would really test myself and see what I can do. So what I came up with was I think I made like I don't remember where these websites were, by the way, so I apologize, but I believe I only have screenshots of the stuff. So sorry, I'm not really prepared. This was supposed to be done 2 months ago, and I gave up because it's YouTube, and you know, YouTube is the biggest demoralizing thing in anyone's life. But anyway, or in a creator's life. Anyway, so what I first generated was who this person was gonna be. So this is what I got. This playful lady has deep-set yellow eyes that are like two sunflowers. Her fine curly short hair is the color of blue tropical waters and is worn in a complex, elegant style. She is very short and has an Amazonian build. Her skin is light-colored, she has full lips, her wardrobe is elegant and completely green. So that's what I got. I think I got that from like a D&D website for making NPCs or something. Who knows? I don't remember. I just have screenshots of this stuff. So her class was also randomly generated, and what I got was Astral Monksmith. That's right, Astral Monksmith. A smith who is also a monk, who is also from the astral plane. Yeah, I mean, so right away I was like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to do this. And her ultimate ability is Barrage Lance. Yeah, so straight off the bat, I was really putting myself in a difficult situation. So right away, the first thing I went with was it said this playful lady. So she's playful, she's fun. She's, I wanted her to be charming and very energetic, so I wanted to make the pose very flowing and very fun. So I just pictured her sort of like running around, just unaware of this incredible power that she wields. So that's sort of where I started. So you can see the pose is very like runny and flowy and wee. So I had this idea of the monk part. I was sort of like, I don't think monks really use weapons. But I just sort of went with it anyway. So I brought the smith part in. I kind of got the smith thing from Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of Mordor, where like the Celebrimbor, Slim Jim, whatever his name is. He uses like the astral hammer thing that he has, or celestial, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm even talking about at this point. I'll put up a picture. When you reignite the towers, he like conjures this ghostly hammer and slams it down on like a ghostly anvil. And I kind of got the idea that what she would do is she would summon this astral hammer and smack it on an astral anvil, and it would summon these astral weapons, and that would be her ultimate, the Barrage Lance. So she would summon all these lances by smacking an anvil with her astral hammer, and the lances would like fly around her, and I don't know. this is the problem too. Like I drew this like 2 months ago, so like my mindset is completely different than I don't remember what I was thinking when I made this. So I'm just sort of like trying to think what I was thinking. I think that's what I was going for. I didn't draw the anvil in here, so it's sort of assumed that she already did the smacking of the anvil. So yeah, I probably should have like scripted this out or like planned this out, but I don't even know if this is gonna make it to YouTube because honestly, I've been kind of at odds with YouTube for many years, where I want to make stuff, but there's really nowhere else to put it, except for YouTube, and YouTube sucks and just demonetizes and copyright claims and does all sorts of horrible things to its content creators. Like I had this idea to do a bunch of videos. This is the only one that I actually recorded, but I had an idea to do a bunch of videos. But then like I saw like every time I go back to YouTube, I'm like, yeah, like I want to do YouTube. YouTube sounds cool. And then like I see something on Twitter or some content creator that I like is just in the midst of some horrible YouTube nonsense, and I'm just like, oh man. Like recently, I think JonTron got copyright claimed for like a 10-second thing of music, and he lost all monetization for his video. But whatever, yeah, I'm on a tangent anyway. So I tried to do some different things with this drawing. For example, I tried to keep it really loose and sketchy. I feel like a lot of times when I use line art, it just looks too clean. It looks too perfect. Like the lines just look kind of boring and lifeless because they're just, I like lines that have like a lot of texture. And I've actually like, it's weird watching this now because this was 2 months ago and I feel like I've improved a lot since then. So I'm seeing a lot of mistakes that I made. But I don't know, maybe I'll redraw this at some point because I'm seeing like all this now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't upload this because this looks kind of weird. But yeah, I tried to keep the lines like kind of sketchy and sort of like imperfect because to me it just feels like it gives it a little bit of energy, like it has a little bit of more flow to it. Now she looks like she's possessed. Oh, there we go. Oh, she's a little cross-eyed. Cool. So as I've said in previous videos, when you're doing the sketch, you want to keep everything really loose because the more time... Oh god, look at those hands. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I've gotten a little bit better at drawing hands. Not super well, but I actually remember I was having a really hard time with this because the hand on the hammer I think looks really good, but the hand off to the side, I was like, what am I going to do with the left hand? Like, I want it to kind of like, like when you run, you kind of like have your hand out, and I'm trying to like do that sort of playful thing. And here you see like I copied it, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pull this hand to the side, and if this is the best I can do, I'm just gonna take that hand and just pop it back on there like it's an action figure or something. But yeah, like it's really hard for me to draw hands that don't look like a squid doing yoga or something. So yeah, hands are like super difficult to do. Like I tried to make it very flowy and kind of like fun, but it just always ends up looking too sharp. Like the fingers look really Tim Burton-y, like the show. Oh, okay, I forgot I did that. I drew a claw. Oh, there's me crying about the hand. I'm wearing a fez. What the hell? I don't even remember drawing that. Yeah, so what I'll do sometimes if I get like really frustrated with something, I'll just draw something really ridiculous on the side just to kind of blow off steam. I don't even remember drawing the guy with the fez. I remember drawing the claw. I'll do that quite often. If there's like a hand pose that I can't do, I'll just draw some like goofy ass claw or something. It's a good way to blow off steam, but just make sure you erase it before you upload the picture. So I didn't know how to work in the monk aspect to it, so I think I tried to make the garb more monk-ish. Because it also said that her wardrobe is elegant and completely green. So I was like, well, what am I gonna do? Like completely green? Like I guess the only thing I could think of was to use different tones of green. Because I didn't want to just like I don't know. But I tried my best to like try to make it more like different saturations of green. So like some parts look more saturated and kind of like stand out compared to other parts. And then I didn't get to it yet, but I made her hair blue to like make the eyes pop because the eyes are supposed to be yellow. But we'll get to that. We'll get to the color when we get to it. I'm getting way ahead of myself here. So as you can see, I did like multiple levels of sketch. Because usually what I do is I just do like one sketch and then go straight into the line work. But I did like at least almost 3 layers of sketching where I just did like a really rough drawing. And then I went over that one with another sketch layer. And then I went over that one with another sketch layer. And I think that's eventually what I left as like my main line art. Because I wanted to keep it kind of sketchy looking. I like when the lines have a little bit more texture. Just Makes it feel more fluid and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if people really like that, but I thought it looked pretty nice. I mean, I do sort of like a similar style to this now, but it's a little bit more clean. But I still try to like use more line weight. 'Cause that's another thing too that I don't really do. Or back in the day, I didn't really do a lot. I didn't do a lot of different line weights. And that makes if you just use one line weight, it can make your art look really flat. So you definitely want to use contrasting lines to make things pop, like things that are overlapping and stuff. You want to make the lines darker. So here I am painting her skin. And in this drawing, I tried to do a little bit more with soft shading. Because obviously as like an animator and all that stuff that I did in the past, I was really into like cell shading or hard shadows, I guess you call it. And that it just looks really flat to me, or at least I can't do it very well. So I wanted to try and combine a little bit of like hard shadows with soft shadows, and you'll see what I mean in a moment here. I've also gotten a lot better at picking colors because I think this blue is a really nice blue, and it looks really bright, but it's actually not that saturated. It's like less than half saturation, but because I think it's because of the background, because that's another thing I used to do too, is I would always never paint on a white background, because what it will do is it will make the colors look a lot darker than they actually are. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it makes them look like a lot darker and like a lot more, like it doesn't make them look proper, because like you'll never have a character who is in a completely white room. Like there's no environment where it would be like that, unless they're in like the Matrix or something. But like you'll never have like a completely white background, so it just makes the lighting look really strange. So that's a little tip. That's that one cat art tip. I'm good enough now to where I can give tips. I used to not be that good, but now I'm better. Then again, if the last thing you watched was Ninja Shrek's party, you're probably like, holy shit, this guy got really good at drawing. Because sometimes I just like to draw stuff that's really silly and goofy and cartoony. Also, speaking of cartoons, I have a comic called Choose Your Class, which is not at all the original comic that I made called Choose Your Class. I remade Choose Your Class with a different style, because originally I was going to animate it, but then I realized that was going to take decades to do. So I turned it into a comic again, but it's this new, fun, kind of cartoony style to it, and not like the weird, somewhat realistic body type with cartoony head style that I was doing before. But that's a topic for a whole another video. I don't even know how to approach that. But anyway, yeah, if you want to check that out, it's on Webtoon. I'll leave a link in the description. It's really good. I really put a lot of work into this. So yeah, please check it out. And also, if you guys like this video, I don't know why I'm doing like an outro. I still got like minutes to go. Anyway, see you guys later. Hope you enjoy. I'm just gonna be silent for the rest of the video. Yeah, like I've wanted to come back to YouTube for a while now, but I just didn't know. I didn't know what to make, you know? Like I don't know what's good. I don't know what's bad. I don't know what people want to see. I think that's really what it is. I don't know what people want to watch. And to me, like, I like making these kinds of videos, but I feel like people don't really want to watch these kinds of videos. So if you like this kind of stuff, where I do just these weird drawings and just, like, interesting, random generated stuff, let me know in the comments. Let me know, like the video. Let me know what you want to see, because I like making this stuff. I don't know if people like watching this stuff, because it's so much different than what I used to make. Because I used to make animations and things, and I don't know if this is something interesting to people. Anyway, so here you can see the lances in the background flying around, chasing after her. I just thought it was a fun, like, cool idea. Like, she's got this really incredible power, but she's very, like, happy-go-lucky, sort of, like, running around. I also realize now that astral is more like space. So I don't know why I made it orange. What the hell was I thinking when I made that? I should have left notes or something. I should have been like, yeah, Pat, the reason why you drew that orange is, now that I think about it, I should have made it more like cosmic looking, like kind of dark with stars. I think the reason why I made it orange is because it contrasted with the blue and the green, because I wanted it to stand out. Oh yeah, because like I wanted the background to, because I don't really draw backgrounds very often, so I wanted the background to really be above and beyond what I usually do. And unfortunately, I don't have a recording of the background, because the first one that I drew was hot, soupy garbage. It was awful. I tried to do this sort of like Bob Ross thing, and it didn't work out. It didn't look good. It looked like hot garbage. Just a soupy dumpster full of soupy horribleness. The colors were like shitty, and it looked really bad. So I stopped recording, and then I started just sort of like experimenting with backgrounds, because I was like, it was a lot of like trial and error. So I was like, I don't want to record this because it's probably going to take forever to edit out all the parts where I'm like messing up and whatnot. But I wish I would have recorded it because the background turned out really good. And I was like, damn it. Like, it actually looks really nice. Like, this is actually one of my favorite backgrounds that I've ever made. I may have only made like 3, but this is like one of my favorite ones. And I felt like this drawing in particular, because now you can see like I'm coloring the lines. That's something I don't think I ever really did before, was I was adding color to the lines based on the color that was surrounding it. So like the skin doesn't have a black line, it has more of this like peachy kind of brown line, and the pants have like more of a green line. I think the hair will have like a little bit more of a darker blue line. It just makes the lines look more lively and more more like it just goes well together with the drawing, because like black lines just sort of like pop out too much and just look kind of weird. Look, I even got reflected light on the skin. Man, I was way ahead of my time here. I thought I didn't know what I was doing. Apparently I did know what I was doing. But yeah, I hope you guys really like this, because I thought this turned out really nice. I feel like this was like a turning point in my drawing ability. I felt like this was really where I started to like get better, because for the longest time I felt like I wasn't really getting better. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please let me know if you like it. If you want to see more of these videos, please let me know in the comments. Because I don't know what to make, and I enjoy making stuff like this, but I don't know if people really want to watch this kind of stuff. So if you like this stuff, please like the video. Let me know in the comments. If you have any suggestions for things you'd like to see me draw, let me know. Also, check out my webtoon, Choose Your Class. You can find the link to that. Also, check out my Instagram, which is where I post all my artwork, and you can see teasers and things that I may or may not upload in the future if I do get around to finishing them. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. I'd like to make more stuff, so let me know, and I will certainly read all the comments. And hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're staying safe, and I'll see you guys hopefully some other time soon. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.